Evening, everyone. How are we? Crikey, it's still really bright. These lights in here, aren't they? It's like being on stage. It'd be helpful if I could remember how to turn them down, wouldn't it? Can't remember. Can't remember what the name of the product is. It doesn't help, does it? Right, so we'll just have to live with a little bit of blinding light for today. So we've got a few things to go on today. One, black coffee again. However, positive news on that front. I have had a meeting with the liver specialist. It says I'm doing well. Just need a final ultrasound, and hopefully I'll be discharged. And then I can actually start drinking some of the whiskies that I've got lying around here, which would be quite nice because there's a lot of them, and it would be handy if I could actually get a chance to enjoy some of them, because I'm really getting that chance at the moment, which is a bit of a pain, really. So next thing I'll do is I'll have a quick look at the comments because there's a few already. Oh, look at that. I've just found a way of turning the lights down as well. Look at that. It's not quite as bright, is it? Right. Darren's here. Evening, everyone. Good luck. Michael Kenny's here. Aaron 10 from Darren. Tonight, Schlager. Andrew Mitchell's here from Campbelltown. John Peebles coming in from YouTube. Good evening all and good luck tonight. Well, that week went quick. Hi all and good luck. Is that a good or a bad thing though? Sometimes there's plenty of weeks I've had that I'd rather they flew past. Paul Austin, good evening and good luck again, everyone. Simon Skinner, evening, good luck. Andrew Pollard, good evening, everyone. It's been a long time. Good to have you back. It's interesting because I saw your comment when you put the comment on the last one. I was like, I wonder if you'll find it. You're not the first person to do that. Fun enough, my run up to the draw is usually monitoring for people putting comments on previous lives because it's not always that easy to spot the difference. Paul Brown is here. Hello, all. Best of luck. Hope you've had a great weekend. I've had a good weekend actually. It's all been kid focused, and sometimes that's quite nice because I don't get to know as much of it as I like. Evening, Rob, and good luck, everybody. From Ian, Ned Davenport's here. Evening, all. Good luck. Good evening, all. Good luck, everyone. From Kevin McIntyre. John Paul is in the house. Lagavulin 16. There's some, I think, some core releases. And I suppose I'd put Dalwhinnie 15 into that, you know, if they stop doing anything and just concentrate on the one thing they did well, like Dalwhinnie, apart from putting in blends, doesn't do anything else, they'll be laughing because they're just signature blends, aren't they? Patton 1987, good evening from YouTube land. Facebook user is coming in through the group, I'm guessing. Evening to you. Paul Brown. I have to put makeup on, mate. Yeah, I will have to. I wonder if I turn the light on. If I turn the overhead light on. And now it's gone the other way. Now it's dark on my face. Crikey, you just can't find the middle ground, can we? What are we going to do? Tim Dix is here. Now I'm just adjusting those back up a bit again. This looks a little bit more like it. Yeah, look, that's not as bad. Right, Tim Dix is here. Good evening, all. Tanner's here. Evening. Kate Phillips. Evening, everyone. Hands together, praying. Talisker 10 for Michael Kenny. I don't think you can go wrong with Talisker. Again, that's another one of those classic drams. Evening to Robert Ware. Paul Brown. Hi, Rob. Hi to you. Little shaky hand emoji. Great news, Rob. It is indeed. I can get back on it. I can get back to concentrate on the damage in my liver now that my liver's fine. Good evening from Cornwall, from Chris Fallowfield. Good to have you on board. I see bottles are replacing the books. They are slowly but surely. What we got there? We've got Glendronach 21, Ardbeg, Black, sorry, Torrebeg Club Release, Weller 12, Dartmill 15, Whistle Pig, some Foursquare rum. It's all good stuff. Evening, one and all, from Lewis. Facebook user, some nice whiskey tonight. Indeed. Peter is here. Evening, all. Jamie Lovell's here. Evening. Chris Seagrove's here. Evening. Andrew Pollard's got his thumb up, his drink up, and his fire up. Chris has got 4 drinks going. It's got a lot to do on a Sunday night. And John Neeson, evening, everyone. David Finney is here. He's usually the first one to pop up and say, sorry, guys, I'm late. And he's here in good time. And Antonio Hugo is here. Evening. Right. So before I progress, I want to show you some whiskey. Okay, so this is some stuff. So first of all, we'll show you this one because you know about this one. This is one of today's prizes, the Kilkerran Open Day 2022, rum, age 16 years. It looks nice. It does look nice. And I'm a big fan of the Kilkerran 16, as many people will tell you. So that's good. So the second one comes in this box. It's on the website at the moment, 17-year-old Bunnahabhain. And I wanted to show it to you because how posh does that bottle look? I don't care what anyone says. If that's up on your shelf, and especially if you're a whiskey connoisseur or even a whiskey occasional drinker, you look at the shelf and you'll see Glenmorangies and Glenfiddichs and Aberlours and Lafroigs and all those sorts of stuff. That will stand out to anyone who knows a whiskey, and they'll go, "Oh, what's that?" I really like that one. I'm tempted to find another one, if I'm completely honest, to put in the back. Another one. This is coming up for a competition soon. Private edition. If you've never heard of the private edition, this is Companta from Glenmorangie, and that means friendship, I think, in Gaelic. I have to ask. Who is it usually? Is it Malcolm who usually does the Gaelic entrance? Yes, I think it is. But this is Companta, and this is number 5 in the private editions, which are stupidly expensive already. And then I've got my favourite one, and some of you won't have seen this, some of you will, because I mentioned it on the group. Evening, Whiskeytarians, Glenallachie 12, Ruby Portwoods. I think that sounds delicious. Evening for Antonio Penton. I want to draw back on December 11th. Not arrived yet. Can I check it's not been lost in the post? Depends what it was. You might have to give me a bit more information. I can go back and check, obviously, but I can check pattern 1987. Pattern 1987. 11th of December. Cool. I'll go and have a look at that for you afterwards. Kerry Speed, evening all. Solid looking bottle from Facebook user. Looks dramtastic, says Paul Brown. And Robert Miles is back from playing music. But this is the cool one. This is the one I want to show you. So few people with this. This is super smart looking. So this is a limited edition, and it's not Japanese. It's Taiwanese, which will immediately put you off. But stay with me. Firstly, how cool is that box? No, put that there. How cool is that box? Huh? It's pretty sexy. And at the bottom, you might notice it says 1 of 594 bottles. Limited edition. It is limited edition because they bought the whole cask. And this was done for a movie that was released in Taiwan, a horror movie. And it was done for the very first release. And inside the box, we're going to come back a little bit closer to home. Inside the box, if I take out the cover, is this. So there you are. The bottle's the same. It's still finished with that cool illustration is probably the right word. Now, if I can get it out of the box, this is the bit where we'll bring it back to home. This is the bottle. Lovely colour. Look at that. And if you look closely, this is what it is. Glenallachie, single malt Scotch whiskey rather. It's a single cask, first fill sherry butt, done in 2008, 64.3% ABV, 700 ml cask strength, non-chill filtered, non-coloured, and from cask number 900417. So there you are. One of only 594 bottles ever made specifically for the release of that very cool looking horror movie. So that is coming up soon. I think that is the sexiest bottle I've ever had here, if I'm honest. I've had some cool stuff, and there are some cool things, you know, like you get those wooden box Macallans and that sort of stuff, and that's nice enough and so there, but that's one of my favourites by a long way. So let me just catch up with what I was going on about. We'll be on the Mike Patton, there we are. Mike Patton, yep. Cheers. Beautiful box, it is. What a beautiful box. Evening from Levi. Oh, lovely. Can't wait, John Ball. Yes, indeed. Looks amazing. Evening all. Good evening all. Just landed yet another day ban on Facebook. Jamie, when are they going to just permanently ban you, buddy? You get more bans than Donald Trump does. Evening, everyone. How's everyone's dry January going? And did you all have a good Burns Neat? Companta means company, sociable in Gaelic. There you are, Andrew. I'm only going from what Glenmorangie say. So I'll be honest, my Gaelic is a little bit behind where it should be. Jamie, yes, indeed. So now that I've spent nearly 13 minutes showing you some cool stuff that's coming up, not to mention some other bits, that whistle pig I think is going to come up. If you've never seen one. So this is the whistle pig 15. Now this is actually way more expensive than you think for a 15-year-old. I think it's like 250 quid. But I think that's another very cool one to have on the shelf. You know, if you think about how normal ones just blend in. Like now, I don't even see some of the cool things. This is smart, if you ask me. Where were we? Dry January is a thing, not for many people. Not in my cellar. Yeah, I don't think many people have really followed it. Certainly not many people in this group. So back to today's festivities. So we have the Grand Cru draw. We have the Kilkerran draw, the one there. We have comments draw, we have the freebie draw, and all that good stuff. And I think we're going to start with the Grand Cru. That makes sense to me. So that's, I know some people are new and they won't know, but we're going to go over to random.org, and that's where we're going to draw the winner. So let's go over there. We're going to hold a new draw. Your way. Grand Cru. 29th of January 2023. We're going to put a list of identifiers in, and we're going to stick it in this form. There we go. 86 tickets. Proceed. And it's entrance accessible. We're going to draw a single winner. Right, that's all primed. That's all ready to go. Come back. I've got a few comments just to catch up on. Nearest to dry goal is gin. I like that. Wow, dry whites, dry cider, dry gin. Yeah, I mean, there's you can have quite a lot of dry in January, can't you? Andrew Mitchell has got his drums going. Duran's got his drum going. Simon is fashionably late as always. Missed out on some of the cool things that were coming up, but you can watch it back, Simon. Best of all, best of luck to you all, rather, from Malk, and hi all from Amir. Hi to you too. Chris has got his drums going too. John Paul, good luck. Can't remember if I was in this. Well, you'll soon find out if your name pops up. Let's find out who's going to get the Grand Cru, shall we? 1 second. Good luck, everybody. The winner of the Grand Cru is Lewis Dallard with ticket number 140. Lewis Dallard with ticket number 140. Now, did I see Lewis? He's usually here. Did I see his name go by? I did see a lot of names, so it's not always easy to look. He was there, evening one and all. So he was there, but is he around still? Lewis Dallard. Paul Brown, I lasted 6 days into winter dry January. Well done, LD. Well done, mate. Well done. Congratulations. Well done, Lewis. Congrats. Great win. Congrats, Lewis. Congrats, Lewis. I managed 2. And there he is. Thank you. Happy man. See, that's not a bad way to finish January, is it? If you're on a dry January, that's a lovely way to finish it. Congrats, Lewis, from the band one. Congrats from Rob Miles. Antonio, congrats, Lewis. Second Grand Cru. Look, he's hoarding it. He's hoarding it. What are you going to do about that? Nev, congrats, Big L. And congrats, Lewis, from Simon Skinner. Lots of congrats. You know, as you will all know, I love it when I see lots of people being celebrating stuff. Because it would be easy, I'm sure, for many people to go, I didn't win. I was looking forward to getting that ball, blah, 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 blah. So it's nice to see people being friendly and helpful. So next up, as we say, it's this one. Not a very good way to hold it, really, is it? This one, the Kilkerran Open Day 2022, which may or may not have something removed from it by the time I get there, because it's very tempting. I have got a Kilkerran 16 somewhere, so I can hold, I'm sure. Let's do the draw, shall we? There's a Kilkerran, although I've put a capital I by the looks of it, so it's look like Kilkerran. Let's go to random.org and find the winner, shall we? Third-party draw service. I'll new one. Kill. Oh, done it again. Open day. Today's the 29th of January. There we go. 94 tickets, all present and accounted for. And it's entrance accessible. We're going to draw a single winner. Right, let me just come back and check where we're up to. 5 comments that I haven't seen yet. Ooh, would love to try this. Yes, so would I. This one needs to come back home. Andrew, you try to talk them back to Campbelltown every time something from Longrow or Hazelburn or Kilkerran or Springbank comes up. We shall see. Oh, look, Chris, yes, my home. Maybe there's more than one from Campbelltown on here. Darren's got his drums going. Andrew's got his drums going. The Kilkerran 16 will look nice beside my Kilkerran 8 Sherry and my Longrow 15 Red. Nice. That Longrow 15 Red is nice. And actually, the Kilkerran 8 Sherry and the Kilkerran 8 Port was good too. So what can I can't argue with you, can I? Let's find out, shall we? Good luck, everybody. The winner of the Kilkerran 16 aged in Rumwood from the 2022 Open Day is Stephen Tree 3217. That's an easy username to remember. Stephen Tree 3217 from ticket number 107. Stephen Tree 3217, ticket number 107. Now, I'm not sure I've seen a Stephen Tree on here. Maybe not everyone obviously watches. Not everyone comes along to get their free ticket to the comments draw. So I don't know if they're here. I don't think they are. Congratulations from Facebook user. Congratulations from Chris. Michael Kenny, congrats. Congrats from Darren. Malcolm, well done. Congrats from Andrew. Congrats from Antonio. Antonio's like, I've won a few bits recently, so I'm all right. Jack. John Paul, congrats. Congrats, Stephen. Well done, Lewis. See, I like that. I've got my bottle of Grand Cru stashed away, but well done. Congratulations from John Peebles too. So we've reached out past Facebook and into YouTube world. It's good to see. So there we are. Those are the two main draws. Now we do the ones where my favourite one. I think this is the bit that I enjoy the most. So we now got the crazy wheel of whiskey. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose someone randomly from people who bought tickets on the site last week, and then we're going to put them in a draw. And whoever wins is going to spin the wheel of whiskey to find out what they win as a random prize. So let me just put the comments draw. Sorry, not comments draw. Freebie draw, as we call it. And we're going to go back over to random.org. And third-party draw service, hold new draw. Give away freebie draw, 29th of January 2022, no, 23. List of identifiers, proceed, paste it into the form. Right. Now, we have a quiet week last week. Lots of people buying single tickets that were less than £5. So there's actually not that many people in today. 57 tickets. So it's a good time to see if you can get on the wheel. Entrance accessible. We're going to draw a single winner. Right. Let me just check, see if there's any comments that I'm missing out on. Oh, just the drums. Just the drums. There we are. Right. Let's find out who's spinning the wheel of Jura Death, as I like to call it, as we like to call it. The winner this week is Skinner S2. Skinner S2, which I'm almost 100% certain is Simon Skinner, who I did see pop up because he just said, congrats, Stephen. So we have a winner in the comments. I love it when we have Win in the comments because we can all play along with him. That always makes me happiest. So, Simon, are you there? I'm assuming you're still there. Hopefully you're still there. Let's share the screen, shall we? So there it is. Let me get rid of that ad. We don't need the ad up, do we? And let's go full screen. You don't need my face pointing at you. So this is the spinning wheel of Jura. As you can see, it's got lots of things on there. From Jura 18, Tamnavulin, Glenmorangie, Lagavulin, Glenfiddich, Glenkeith, Maker's Mark, Proper 12, Dalwhinnie, Penderyn. Absolutely nothing is also an option. Macallan 12, Abalawa 14. I mean, there is some good stuff on here and there is some bad stuff on here. And if you land in completely the wrong place, there is nothing on here, which is a shame if you're the unlucky one. So, Simon Skinner, there we are. Woohoo, first time in the world. Is there anything on there that you particularly fancy, Simon? Is there something that jumps up at you? Let me know. Congrats, Simon. I hope it's something nice from Jamie. Well done, Simon. Good luck on the wheel. Oh, Chris is like, oh. And for those who don't know, if you're new, basically what happens is if you spend £5 on the site, you get a ticket into this the following week, and you get an extra ticket for every £5 you spend. So there we are. Malk is saying he thinks it's going to be the Mortlock 12. I have a funny feeling. I don't know why my eyes went straight to the £65 website credit. So that's my guess, a £65 website credit. So the drums are going from Andrew. So we're on that already. Let me do the standard things, which I'll make it 40 seconds long for the spin. And we give them a good old shuffle just to make sure that there's no chance that there's anything untoward in there. And if it helps, I have tried to work out if you press it on a certain one where it works out, but it's different every time. So that doesn't work either. So let me just check on the comments, see if Simon's come back. Anything but absolutely nothing. Yeah, the first person to get that is going to be so disappointed. Jamie reckons it's Lagavulin. Jamie Brown got all sorts of emojis going on. He's got, what have we got? Drums. It looks like a tin can and a big bongo-y kind of drum. So it's all there. Right, let's find out for you, Simon. Here we go. And it's spinning away happily, merrily going. Will I be right with the £65 website credit? Will I be right? Let's have a look. We had down more last week. What are we going to get this week? Do you know that £65 may not be a bad guess? Look at that. It's coming around for it. Proper 12, Maker's Mark. Have I just talked myself into it? Quinta Ruben. Have I just talked myself in? Is it going to stop? I don't know. Is it going to stop? Oh! Glenmorangie, Quinta Ruben 14. Look at that. I couldn't really have got closer to talking that £65 website credit in, could I? What else did we have? We had the Lagavulin. That wasn't too far behind it. Absolutely nothing was comfortably away. The Mortlock 12 was literally the other side of the wheel. So whoever said Mortlock 12, you couldn't have been further from right. So there we are. That's a good win. And I dodged the £65 that I nearly talked myself into by a tiniest little fraction. It would be just my luck that I bagged the nothing after waiting forever to get a go on the wheel. I know. Well, do you know what? I thought, why not add a bit of drama? Why not add a bit of suspense? It used to be drama with suspense with the proper 12 or the Jura, but let's see. I mean, there's probably about 40 different things on there, so you've got a good chance, like a 2.5. You've got a 97.5% chance of not getting nothing. That'll do. Cheers, indeed. Nice win from Andrew. Nice one from Mars. Nice drop. Tried some Lasanta last night, and that was not too terrible. Indeed. Lasanta, I found, do you know what? I think I prefer the Quinta Ruben to the Lasanta, but they're all good. Good job done, buddy. Well done, buddy, I assume. So that's that done. But for those people who don't know, especially those people who made a comment, and anyone who's lurking who hasn't made a comment, what happens next is anyone who made a comment last week, we'll do another spin of the wheel, and they will get the winner will get £10 free website credit on the site. So you can't say fairer than that, can you? So if you haven't made a comment this week, make sure you do, because next week you'll be with a chance of getting the £10 free credit. So You have been warned. Let's go back over to the spinning wheel, but we're going to change it to a slightly different one where we put people's comments on. So this is last week's one, so that can all go away. Now, not many people were here last week, as you all know. So actually, the comments draw has only got 21 entrants on it. 21, according to good old Facebook. Shuffle away. So for those people who don't know, Facebook sends me a list of who are the comments, and that's the only way I can do it comfortably. Right. Let me just check the customize. It's on 40 seconds. Perfect. Let me just come back and see if there's anything I've missed. Good job, well done, buddy. Well done, Simon. Fairer than that. Actually, no, can't say fairer than that. Indeed. Indeed. Right. Drums are going from Andrew. Drums are going from Darren. Lots of drumming going on. Good luck, everybody. Let's spin the wheel. Find out, shall we? Let me... it would help if I shared the wheel, wouldn't it? There we go. Right. And we're off. Off and flying. Who's going to get £10 free credit to spend on the site this week? And before the person who got one last week tells me, I know, you text me, I haven't put it on there. I'm doing it tonight. Starting to slow down. I get the feeling it's going to be Sean Turnbull. No, it's going a bit too fast for you. Maybe even Andy. Tim, is it going to hold? Tim, is it going to hold? Is it going to hold? Oh, Tim. Oh, Tim. I thought you had it. Tim. You were there. It seemed like you were safe. There's plenty of distance to go, but I'm afraid not, Tim. Stepped over to you. For those people who didn't see, that's Andy Nicol. Andy Nicol has got himself a free £10 website credit to Web Whiskey giveaway, and that's there. So I should add that there's going to be a lot of stuff going on the site this week, as you can tell, because I kept showing you stuff. And don't forget, of course, most importantly, how sexy is that one? That one is being drawn next weekend. The single, the 17-year-old Bunhaven. Bottle number 70. How many were there, though? That's the question. I can't remember. I'm going to have to have a look. But that looks amazing for anyone who hasn't seen one before. Close one, Rob, from Tim. I know. Sorry, buddy. Congratulations, Andy, from John. Congrats from Andrew Mitchell. Simon, well done, Andy. Congrats. Pick a good one from Richard Essen. And great win from Robert Miles. So there we are. We've had a good weekend. And I'm going to spend most of my evening getting stuff sorted out on the site and getting things out there. So have a lovely week. See you this time next week. Well done, winners from Milk. I'm off to kick my Chromecast into touch. Well, there we are. That's a whole different thing. Have a lovely week. I'll see you soon. Cheers.